Hello, I am Leslie Lassiter. Welcome to Senior Friendly Tai Chi. We will be doing some Tai Chi today from the Oriental Healing Arts Association Yang Form. And Qi is this wonderful life energy that's moving. It's wonderful because it helps with longevity, helps with breathing. It just helps everything all the way around. So welcome to Tai Chi. We're going to do a lesson today. Welcome back to Senior Friendly Tai Chi and Oha Yang Form. We're going to start today with another warm-up. So once again, find Wu Ji, that hip width, that hip socket width or shoulder socket width, and connect deeply into the earth. Right behind the ball of the foot is the bubbling well point, and from the bubbling well points, sink your roots deep, deep down into the earth. Sinking, sinking, collecting earth energy. And now let earth energy rise, rise, rise all the way through the body to the crown. And now that we're there, let's collect heaven energy. Not like purgatory and heaven and hell, but cosmic energy like the universe. And let that energy come down, down, down. You always have heaven and earth energy available. You're not alone. You always have that available. Let's do our Tai Chi salute. You'll take your right hand, pull it across to the center of the chest, the heart center. That is the hard hand, the conflict hand. I have too much to do today hand. All of that goes into that hand. The left hand is the soft hand, the water hand. And the soft always conquers the strong. The soft conquers the hard. The water hand washes things away. Great. We've done our Tai Chi salute. Let's open with our step wide and tap. Here goes. Wide, tap, wide, tap. Wide, tap. Add that hovering fist. It just floats there. Next, we'll add the tap and kick. Here goes. Tap the thigh, kick the foot. And keep going. Last one this side and last one. Okay, good. Now we're going to do the next one for the feet. And I'll remind you that you can swing the foot through or you can stop the foot midway. You know what your balance is, so you do what is best for you. Hands to the back, choose a foot, it comes forward, and swing the foot through. Nice and slow. Hands shoulder height or lower. Foot back, foot front, place the foot. Other foot forward, hands to the back, here goes. Foot back, foot front, place the foot. Let's add something new for the feet. Heel and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Bring that foot back. Now the other. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Now we'll do one more similar thing. It's going to be outside, inside. It will look like this. Make sure it does not look like this. You You're touching the same spot. Ready? Outside of foot. Touch the same spot with the inside of foot. Out, in, out, in. Very good. Other side. Out, in, out, in, out, in. All right. Let's do fountain. Bend the knees and scoop. And lift. And away. And again, scoop. Release. Scoop. Release. Now we're going to bend the knees some and we'll lift the heel for ring the bell or empty coat sleeves. Here goes. So your arms just go like empty coat sleeves. And it's fine, it's good if your arms tap your body. Your organs like that. Stimulates the chi, stimulates the energy system. And slow it down, find center. Again, bend the knees some, hands together, hip circles, 3 each way. Our wonderful hips, they do a lot for us. When you get to where you started, reverse that. And now a little switch up, step really wide, figure 8 with the hips. Here goes. This might be a new way for your hips to move. When you get to the center, reverse that. All right, come back to Wuji. That shoulder width, hip width distance. Let's raise the ball, turn it on its side, follow the upper elbow. This one's good for the spine. Turn your ball, follow the upper elbow. One more each side. Let's lower the ball. Bring the ball up. Hands and chin back, making the back of the neck long. Then front. Chin and hands down, and we'll do it again. Long back of neck. Down. Last one of this set. Now we'll switch it up. Hands come up. Just the hands come back and out and up and front. Chin and hands down, and we'll do that again. Out, up, front. Last one. Out, up, front, chin and hands down. And we'll go straight into shoulder rolls. Small shoulder rolls forward, they get bigger. As they get bigger, you can bring the back of the hands together. This opens the upper back. Here's our last one. Shoulder rolls the other way. Start small. And let it get bigger. We're opening the chest. Last one. Very good. Let's do some things for the neck now. Chin down, look over a shoulder, look front. Down, shoulder, front. Down, shoulder, front. Down, shoulder, front. Stay center, and using your nose like a marker or a paintbrush, we're going to draw circles in front of you. Here goes. We'll do 3 each way. That's my third. And now we reverse. A word on these circles. We don't want to lean the neck back. The senior neck is pretty fragile. So is any neck. So we always want that circle in front of you without ever bringing the neck to lean back. It's pretty important. Let's see. Let's do some hands together. Overlap the fingers. Slow figure 8s. If you want, you can reverse that or just keep going the same direction. Separate the hands for piano hands. And now wrist circles with the pinky leading. And pinky leads the other way. And here comes that other one. Palms up. 1 finger at a time folds in. Here goes. Hands toward your body, long fingers away. And again, palms up, pinky, ring. Keep going towards the body. And one last time. Okay, that's today's warm-up. A little bit different, just slightly different from the ones we had for lessons 1 and 2, but still we've got the body all ready now to go into our Tai Chi drills and looking at the form. So that's what will be next. Welcome back. Today's lesson is for single whip and cloud hands. So single whip came at the end of Paint the Rainbow. I'm going to show Paint the Rainbow. Single whip, like lute, it's one of those in-between things. So here we are, we finished Grass Sparrow's Tail, Paint the Rainbow. 8 o'clock, step back. Bird beak right hand, brush the right wrist. This is single whip. So that whole thing, you make the bird beak, you brush the wrist, you end up here, that whole thing is single whip. So once again from Paint the Rainbow, here we go. Weight forward, weight back, step back, bird beak, brush the wrist. Here we are. Let me do it no words. Paint the Rainbow into single whip. So here goes. That single whip. I'm going to turn to the side. You see where my hands are? Not back there. They're a little bit to the front. Now that is going to lead into cloud hands. And let's just have our single whip. Right hand comes down. It circles down. Left hand and right, the palms pass. And they move. Palms pass, move. Palms, Now as a drill, we can just keep going. When it's time for the form, which we'll get to in a bit, there'll be 5 of these. And they end with a single whip and a right foot back for the beginning of what comes next. So we have single whip, cloud hands, single whip. So, and notice there's none of this footwork, you're just in Wu Ji. But also notice that your knees are a little bent. I used to not know why I couldn't go very far. I could get to here and no further. When I let my knees bend slightly, instead of stopping here, I can keep going because my knees have a slight bend. So that slight bend in the knees is pretty important here for cloud hands. Now I've shown it. Remember our friendly ruler? I'm going to have to step out of frame and come back. So sorry. Remember our ruler? You can use this kind of ruler. You can use a wooden spoon. If you will use the ruler for cloud hands, then you know how the hands move together. And they switch. One hand is always above the other hand. And doing this with a wooden spoon, with a Tai Chi ruler, with a plain old ruler, then you get a sense of just where your hands should be in relationship to each other. Why am I showing you this? I don't want to see that. And if you're used to working with that wooden spoon or a ruler of any kind, then your hands stay right where they should be, one above the other. Palms pass. Hands move together. Palms, hands, palms, hands. You might notice your hands. Do you have a thumb? That would say tension. Relax the hand. And relax the hand. So I'm going to put these down. Do single whip, cloud hands, single whip. So you had a sense of how to move. Guess what? The feet don't have to move, so you don't have to learn anything there. So let's do single whip, 5 cloud hands, single whip. So here goes. Bird beak, brush the wrist. Right hand moves down in a circle. Palms, hands move. That was 3. We're going to do 5. 4, 5, single whip, right foot back. We'll get to why next time. Ready? Single whip, cloud hands, single whip. Brush the wrist. Right circles down, palms pass. Hands move together. single whip, right foot back. Okay, very good. You have just done single whip and cloud hands, so we're that much further in the form. That's today's lesson. Short and sweet, but good for you, cloud hands. So today we're going to look again at single whip, cloud hands, single whip, and we're going to add that to the form. But before we add it to the form, let's just notice that again. So we're going to make a bird beak, brush the wrist, into cloud hands. The knees are a little bent. Hands move one on top of the other. There are 5 of these. Bird beak, brush the wrist, single whip. So it's kind of like bookended, because this starts it, you have cloud hands in the middle, and then this again. Let's do it again before we add it to the rest of the form. So, bird beak, brush the wrist, right hand sweeps down, palms pass. Your knees are a bit bent for this to work well. Palms, hands move. Palms, palms. This is the 5th one, which means bird beak, brush the wrist, single whip. Now we'll add that to the form. So hopefully you've been working on the form and it's starting to be comfortable. It doesn't have to be perfect yet, but let's add what we learned today to the form. So here we are, head high, raising the spirit. Shoulders relaxed, soft chest, soft back. Loosened waist, breathing deeply, finding stillness in motion and motion in stillness. Big breath. And arms rise. Ten, 30, 130. Left hand low, open right, and step. Small ball, separate wrists. Separate wrists. Follow step. Separate heaven and earth. Your right hand goes high, left toes. Brush knee, twist, push. Shoulder, hip, knee. Top hand pushes. Follow step, loot. Repulse monkey, 4 of these. Weightless front foot. Grass sparrow's tail, find the ball and step wide. Press. Palms down, push. Other side. Paint the rainbow. Your weight is forward. Your weight is midway and now it's on the back foot and step back. Into single whip. Brush the wrist. Right hand sweeps down. Palms pass. Cloud hands. Single whip. I'm a little lost. I don't know if I've gone to the next
one more
lesson.
without speaking.
Okay, all right. But I was supposed to go all the way through cloud hands?
Yes.
That's what I wasn't
The single whip
remembering.
is the last.
Okay, that's what I'm like, oh, I've jumped or I haven't.
No,
And you'll be cutting this out?
yeah.
Okay, all right. Wow, I'm like, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
stop,
well,
but I'm just, okay. So, you got to go through the form with a few verbal cues. This time, no verbal cues. Let your muscle memory do its work. Enjoy the silence that Tai Chi can be. Meditation and motion Tai Chi, so this time I don't talk. Here we are, soft, ready, breathing deeply, and arms rise. You've been working hard. Congratulations. You're kind of almost halfway through the form. Good for you. Keep working on those past lessons. Get them really comfortable. We'll do a closing now. Okay, we have done a lesson. And we will now do a close. Let me just mention that there will be a subsequent lesson, but get really comfortable with the lesson we've just done before you keep going. That said, let's do a closing. So here's one, the beginning of the close. We're going to hold our breath and make everything tight. Go. And release. And again, release. And release. Now we're going to tap our thighs. We've been on our feet. Our wonderful legs have been holding us up, and we're giving them love taps. This one is called Qi washing. You raise the hands, you're lifting Qi, and you're washing that Qi downwards. Qi, life energy, universal energy. And now let's find the ball in front of us and make a big space above, below, front, behind, all directions. Clearing, clearing, clearing. And during this lesson, you've generated all this good energy. And we're sending that energy all around us. It's a healing energy, and the body in its wisdom knows just where to send it. One more. Find the ball, raise it to the head, and we're going to give an energy bath to our brain and our senses, clarifying the mind, enlivening the spirit. All that good energy there. Let's bring it to the heart center now and give that heart center lots of good energy, living, loving Qi. And now we'll bring that energy to the dantian, 3 fingers below the navel, 3 fingers inside of the body, or the sacral center, but it's the dantian. And this is our powerhouse, our battery. And rest the hands there on the belly. Breathing deeply, so you notice the belly come in and out as you breathe. And now we're going to raise the ball again. And we're going to acknowledge the chakras, the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, dantian, and root. These are the centers of I know, I see, I speak and listen, I love, I strive, I create, I am grounded. One more time. And now in front of the belly, overlap fingertips, join the thumbs, go to your left, be the opposite of me. We're going to circle the belly, no higher than the belly button. We're sending this good energy to the microbiome. Does so much good work for our bodies. Now when you get to the top, reverse the direction. Hands on the belly again. Thank you, belly. Thank you, microbiome. And here's the last bit. Rub, 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 rub. Rub, rub, rub. Anything that came up today that you don't need, we're going to leave it. Brush it off. Mother Earth knows just how to compost it. You don't have to carry it with you. Let it be gone. Thank you so much for being a part of this Tai Chi lesson today. Thank you so much for joining me, Leslie Lassiter, for Senior Friendly Tai Chi today. It came from the Oriental Healing Arts Association. Thanks to Eugene Godreau, our founder. Thanks to Jim Winner, our co-founder. Join us again.